What's up, guys? It's Vigor Nomi. Alright, I just wanted to make a little update on how it's been going. Being vegan now with me, it's been 3 months and a week. And with her, how much?
Like a month and a half.
A month and a half? Okay. So we just wanted to go over the negatives and the pros. So we're going to start with the negatives so we could get them out of the way because there's not that many. So for me, it's been, I've been trying out new foods. Not new foods, but new vegetables. And when you try out new stuff, sometimes it doesn't agree with your system. And I personally don't like to be gassy all the time, and that's annoying. So with me, a lot of green stuff like broccoli or, spinach messes me up. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't appreciate it. But I stay away from it now, so that's my negative. That's my first one. What about you?
I think it's combing through different menus or trying to find vegan options at a lot of regular places that we used to frequent. Like lately now, I'm a New Yorker, so bacon, egg, and cheese was always my go-to. And thankfully now, if I do find an option like that, it's a lot more expensive, or I'll have to make it at home. It's just being able to go out is the only offside. I mean, I know in New York there's a lot of places, but we're in a pandemic, so not too many places are open. Or like if we're going out with family, especially for me, if I have family members they want to go to a regular restaurant, it's always jokes on, oh, they have grass, you could eat that, stuff like that.
Yeah, salads or French fries. But in New York, there's a lot of restaurants that are vegan, so lucky us.
We don't drive, that's another problem. So
yeah, we don't drive. Also, sometimes family members don't want to invite you because, you're going to start talking to them about veganism because, they got animals on their plate. So, and they always want to ask you about it. And then when you start telling them about it, they don't want to hear it anymore. Why are you asking me if you don't want to hear about it, Don't get me started. So my second con is it takes a little bit longer to cook the stuff. Making meat, you just throw it in the oven and that's it. You call it a day. But cooking vegetables, it takes a little bit longer. But just because it takes a little bit longer doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that, you gotta do what you gotta do. And I don't mind it because at the end it means it's healthier, okay? So it's an inconvenience, but I don't mind for the animals, What about you? What's your second con, if you have one?
I think that's kind of similar to me. I'm go to school, work full time, so I kind of like easy, ready to go meals, and you can't really rush a lot of vegan meals. Like you can, like of course you can have a shake, you have some salad, but it's like I said, it's a lot of getting used to not being able to run to the store, grab a sandwich. And we've been to Subway. Subway has like the Veggie Delight.
Yeah, but that doesn't even fill you up.
No.
That's like a snack for me, not even a snack. But
It's
everywhere you go,
foods.
yeah, everywhere you go, they use animal products everywhere, and it's annoying because you look at the ingredient list in the back, and you're looking, and then you find milk, or
Things
eggs.
You didn't think were like I say mushroom, like ravioli. You look, milk and eggs.
And I'm the type, if I'm buying something and it has, an ingredient that I don't want, then I'm gonna throw it out, because I don't want to. There's no point of eating that if I'm not gonna eat it again. So, you don't have any more cons?
I think I realized my laziness with going vegan.
Yeah.
You have to make things more at home.
Because
going out, it gets really expensive, and I get where people say, "Oh, being vegan is expensive," and that's when you realize
it's not expensive.
Specialty items. It's like the specialty foods in the supermarket. Yeah, there would be like $13-14 compared to like $3 or $4.
Yeah.
But fruits and vegetables, tofu,
those it's really cheap. Nobody has any excuse, With tofu, you just scramble it up, put some seasonings on it, and it tastes just like eggs. Except it doesn't have that stinky egg smell, the sulfury egg smell.
Just egg is good.
Oh, just egg is good. Let me show them what is just egg. Here, show 'em. So that
There's
right
dressed
there.
egg. Kind of like satisfies my bacon, egg, and cheese and the
And
bacon.
it looks just like eggs. If you scramble it, if you make it into an omelet,
So-
put some cheese on it.
We get the Smart Life bacon, and we put that on a roll.
And a vegan bacon, egg, and
delicious.
cheese right there, you know?
Mhm.
And since I know how to cook and everything, you know, she doesn't have to worry about the cooking and stuff. But another con. Yeah, the only con there is people want to ask you about it and stuff, and people that you know want to ask you about it, and because I used to eat a lot of meat and stuff, they say that I'm going from one extreme to another, which I don't get, you know. So when you know something is wrong, you don't just keep on acting like there's nothing wrong. You know, you tell people that it's wrong, but other people don't care. So, and I used to not care either, but don't ask me if you don't want to know, okay? All right, let's get started on pros. So one of the pros is that it's the same thing as eating meat. You stay full too. It depends what you make. You got to make sure you balance out the fats, the carbs, and the proteins, okay? Because if you don't, you're going to stay hungry and you're going to get fat. You're going to become a fat vegan. So that's one of the pros, is that it's the same thing as meat if you cook it up, you know?
Yeah, I think for me the pros are I don't feel as weighed down after eating a meal. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't feel that like
Yeah.
ready to knock out and sleep kind of feeling.
Yeah, the itis. Definitely.
The food digests a lot easier.
Mm-hmm. Like, say, for example, you go to Popeyes and you get a sandwich or whatever, or you get that box of bull crap. You don't feel like passing out because your body goes into shock when you eat that stuff because it's inflammatory,
It's
you know?
funny how a lot of people have so many negative thoughts of vegan. Oh, you guys think you're better than us, or it's just like a lot of people feel judged when we're around them. Like, I don't care if you're eating meat next to me.
Yeah.
I just don't personally eat it anymore. And I think that kind of has that whole, oh, you're a hypocrite because you used to eat it. No, I changed. You know, you read things, you learn things. I used to wake up all the time with a stuffy nose, very congested.
Mucus,
Now
with that
I
mucus
don't.
from the milk. I used to spit out these big loogies outside, you know, but now I don't spit that much. I mean, I still do spit, but it's not that snorting and then you spit a big loogie like you smoke cigarettes. And I don't even smoke cigarettes, but because I drink so much milk and stuff, it messes me up, you know. And I always felt like, you know, my nose is clogged up. It's not a good feeling, but like you said, you know, you always feel like something is trapped in here, and then, you know, you try to go to the bathroom and you get constipated because there's no fiber in meat. So you feel constipated. You sit there on your phone and thinking that something's gonna come out, but nothing comes out, you know. But when you have a lot of fiber in your diet, what happens is you go to the bathroom and you know when you're finished. You don't waste no time in there, you know? That's a pro. That's a pro. That's definitely a pro, you know? But,
Also, the grocery bill is a lot cheaper now, a lot less. You go to the supermarket, and we were used to spending like over $100.
yeah,
every
like
week.
100, one time it got all the way up to 150, you know?
And it's just us too, and I understand like there's different, you know, incomes for different people. But remember, we live in New York. A lot of things are expensive, so any way we can save money always helps. If I'm going to the store and maybe spending $50 on something that's gonna last me probably throughout the week and then some, that's money in our pocket.
Yeah.
And yes, I do like some of the specialty items, and I kind of try to think about, do I really need this, or do I want this, or I will try it. Yes, like the tofurkey, the tempeh, stuff like that does add flavor to it. And like I'll keep repeating it. That's where things get expensive. But tofu's no more than
Tofu is $2,
almost
dude.
$3.
Tofu
Like, yeah,
is $2.
it's not expensive.
And it has loads of protein. I don't know why people say that you can't get protein from vegetables, because where do cows get their protein from? And look at how big cows are, okay? What do you think gorillas eat? You think they're going around having some steak and stuff? No. They're eating bananas and stuff. They're eating plants.
You're kind of forced to broaden your palate and within like the fruit and like veggies department. You'll learn about different fruits, different vegetables that you can eat. And I understand when people say, oh, they tried being vegan and they got sick. Well, a lot of people will eat French fries almost every day. I like fries, but after a while, you're just like, oh, this is just too much oil. Like, if you make baked wedges are good.
Yeah. But it's just, there's not just potatoes. There's sweet potatoes. There's, you know, there's
a lot
melons.
Of different things you can eat.
You want dessert, go get a banana or a melon or a peach or so many things, dude. So many things.
So if you think about it when you're eating, and I get like the main event is like, you know, a steak or a piece of chicken. If you're looking at what you're eating beforehand,
it's like 3 things. You could have fish, beef, or chicken. And compare that to the hundreds of vegetables there are that you could cook. You're choosing to eat just 3 things.
Like if you get like a steak and we go to a restaurant, go to a steakhouse, you run that risk of spending over $100 on something you're not gonna really like. It's not cooked well.
Yeah.
Overcooked.
There's blood in it. There's blood in it.
I think about like, yeah, you know, a steakhouse, I understand that, but you're only paying for just a slab of meat.
Yeah. And then at the end, it's causing you cancer, and you can't even, it's causing you constipation, okay? There's steroids in it.
It's just getting used to, you know, different lifestyles. It's the same, you can compare it to dieting, like it is.
It's not diet, no,
it's not. It's like a diet, like you're changing your diet, it's a lifetime change. And the same thing with
a diet is for a short term, but
no, but when you're changing it for a lifetime, it's like you're changing your diet to better yourself.
Well, it's just a lifestyle thing.
Yeah,
because you're
choosing. You can compare it, just like when people say, "Oh, I'm gonna go on a diet." There you go. Like it's like similar. It's a lifetime change.
But you're ultimately doing it for the animals, because you don't want other animals to suffer. That's pretty much it. You know. That's pretty much it. But honestly, the pros are you feel more energetic. Okay. You feel not weighed down, like she said. And there's no better feeling than that, you know? And you still stay the same. If you're trying to build muscle, you can still get the same amount of calories, same amount of protein, everything. But, yeah, that's our little update. So we're going to give maybe next time. So you have a month and a week. Probably do 3 months for her. And then I'll make another update video. Okay?